Michael?
Fredo.
Oh, you knew. What's going on?
Oh, it's weird. We've got the last 2 weeks, we've got uh, crows all over the place, like in the yard, just hanging out. And if we put food out for the dog, they terrorize the dog and steal all of her food. So,
Doesn't surprise me. Crows are highly intelligent birds.
what makes you say that? They seem like birds, not more intelligent than.
It just so happens that when I was in graduate school, one of my friends did his dissertation on the intelligence of crows.
And he did this because why?
Because he noticed that the birds on campus were exceptionally intelligent. He noticed, well, listen, he noticed that the birds could tell when lights were green, cars would go, and when lights were red, cars would stop. And so using this knowledge, the crows started to put nuts in the intersection so that when the light was green, the cars would roll over the nuts, crack the shell, and when the lights were red, the crows would collect the nuts. Or so it seemed.
That's astounding.
Yeah, but unfortunately, despite the crows understanding the signals, it still seems that a lot of them were being bludgeoned to death. And so my friend, upon closer examination, noticed that the crows were only being hit by larger vehicles.
Oh, like vans and stuff. So what happened?
Well, you would think that it would have ended his hypothesis, but what he did was he decided to put up a camera so that he could observe the crows more closely. And it turns out, this is surprising, but it turns out that crows have a lookout crow that would signal to the other birds when cars were coming or when they were stopped.
Yeah, I saw a thing about penguins, and there's a penguin in Australia on an island.
Yes. There's
A lookout penguin.
a lookout penguin on Prince Philip's Island.
Phillips Island, yeah. So what happened?
Oh, well, so after monitoring and reviewing the tapes and everything that he had recorded, it turns out that it was a lack of crow-to-crow communication, if you will, that was causing the crows to be killed by the larger vehicles.
How did you arrive at this conclusion?
Because it seems that the crows could only say caw, caw, and couldn't say truck, truck. Michael, don't blame me. It's science. Michael.
What happened in here?
Just a little science experiment.